Hello and welcome, Taurus, to your main messages. Keep in mind, these are collective and general, so receive what aligns, release what does not align with you. Let's go ahead and begin. Highest and best messages for my Taurus viewers. Oh, we have the Queen of Swords. So I do have to say, I think for earth signs in general, I've noticed like I'm getting a little bit sinusy. So make sure, especially if you're in many different environments, that you're clearing your energy. That if you're dealing with really irritating people, because irritating people or situations can also impact our sinuses on an energetic level. Make sure you're taking time to have space from those people, that you're creating these little like recharging stations throughout your day, that you're drinking plenty of water, that you're getting good rest, that you are, taking the best care of yourself right now. Cause like I'm feeling all these sinuses, and this came up right before I decided I was going to do the earth sign readings. So what we have is the Queen of Swords right out the gate for you. So you could be dealing with a Queen of Swords energy, somebody who wants to have a very direct communication or conversation with you. Excuse me. This could also be you at this time, where you are setting boundaries. You are being very clear about your expectations of others here, okay? And if you're navigating the world of boundaries, it can be challenging, okay? It's not challenging to set a boundary, but it is challenging to hold a boundary, especially with those that you love and care about, or those that are used to you not holding your boundaries. There's a whole thing around it. So if you are working on your boundaries, have patience and compassion with yourself, with your nervous system. The more you practice it, the easier it will become. But your words are very important. You could be kind of a little short with others with that Queen of Swords energy, but I also sense for you, Taurus, in the month of May, people are seeking your guidance. They're seeking your leadership. They're seeking your experience and your wisdom. What else is here for my Taurus viewers? Highest and best messages. Okay, we have the Emperor energy coming through. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. Okay, there's definitely a sense of leadership, of communication coming through here. Some of you could be dealing with a father figure at this time, a boss of significance as well with the Emperor energy. But I just feel like some sort of plan is trying to be worked out here between the Queen of Swords and the Emperor energy here. Let's see what else we have. We'll get some clarifiers. This is really interesting. Highest and best messages here for Taurus. We have the Hermit, okay? So you are discovering quite a bit about yourself at this time. Again, my phone went off confirming this, that maybe this communication between you and another is through text message. It could be with a boss, could be with a father. I just get you're trying to be as clear and direct as possible with this person. Some of you could be an ex, okay? If your ex is still in your life, or you're somewhat in communication, then you're trying to be as clear and direct as you can. Now, with the Hermit energy, it feels like we have like three different individuals. Everyone is learning from this situation, from this experience. This could very much have to do with your work and career. But whatever is going on between the two of you, like let's say, this is text messages, but it's a group text. There's somebody, it could be a Virgo, it doesn't have to be, but somebody on the outside who's actually learning from this and discovering some truths within the communication, if they're observing this communication, if it's like through text, right? Like a group text, or it could be like at the workspace. Other people are gaining wisdom from this. So I don't know if you're standing up to a boss here, or you are in that boss position and you are communicating with someone who is, like I almost feel, you could be higher ranked than this person or vice versa, but it's like you both have experience, you both have wisdom to bring to the table, you both have strengths here, if it is like a career situation. But the Hermit does speak about, stepping back and going within to discover your light, discover your wisdom here. But I feel like both parties here are coming from a place of wisdom. But let's see what else we have. Highest and best messages for my Taurus viewers for the month of May. Clarify the Queen of Swords. the Ten of Swords. Okay, so there is the, there could have been a betrayal here, but there's the ending of a painful cycle, and it does bring wisdom because we have that owl there. Okay, I feel like there was also some sort of ancestor that was overseeing the situation. So we do have the ending of a painful cycle or some sort of betrayal. Let's clarify the Emperor energy for my Taurus viewers. We have Temperance. Okay, so if you are in the position of leadership here, or in the Emperor energy, you're trying to have patience, balance, create a win-win situation with this Temperance energy. Okay. Some of you could be going through some sort of separation or a breakup with someone, and you're trying to soften it, but it's not really working. This person's very dynamic. It could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Okay. But patience, I feel like you're wanting to come from a place of patience, or you could reverse this, that you're fed up with some sort of boss, or you're fed up with somebody who maybe is in a ranking higher than you with that Ten of Swords. Clarify the Hermit for my Taurus viewers. We have the Queen of Wands. Interesting. There are a lot of people here. There are a lot of people here, Taurus, a lot of energies. You have ancestors, you have angels, you have maybe a father or a boss. You have an ex, ex energy, or again, this could be you. Everybody here has their own experiences and perceptions and is trying to learn from the situation. But if this is, again, like career, this could be a situation of there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay, too many people trying to take leadership. You might feel in the workspace you're like herding cats, right? Or there's just these miscommunications that are happening. With the Queen of Wands and the Hermit energy, if this was some sort of third-party situation, there could be a fire sign that is just kind of staying out of it, okay? Maybe can receive information or knows somewhat of what's going on, but is kind of like on the sideline or just kind of staying out of it. I feel like mostly whatever's unfolding here, whether it's with an ex, whether it's with a boss, whether it's with your coworkers or friends, it is about relationships. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups here. It is about relationships, communication, hearing each other out. Okay, like I said, you might have to have a little bit more patience, or you might have to have a little bit more show a little bit more of your teeth here, Taurus, if someone's not respecting your view or respecting, your boundary. But with the Six of Cups, it feels like all these people involved are soulmate energies, and by soulmates, I mean like you're learning lessons with everyone. Everyone's learning from each other with the Hermit card here, and Temperance. But it's a slow unfolding situation. Yeah, to clarify that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This might be wrapped up by the full moon or around the full moon. Okay, yeah, we have the Fool, a new beginning. And underneath that, we have Strength. So it does take patience. It takes being able to sit back and listen and observe people rather than, jumping in and speaking immediately what's on your mind. This does take tactfulness, okay? You do need to be tactful here, I'm seeing. And patient, and lean into your strengths. Okay, lean into your strengths here. And definitely take care of yourself because, like I said, I wasn't feeling this way. So there's something to that. You might also have your throat chakra might be clearing as well in May. But I feel like this Queen of Wands is just kind of sitting and waiting. Yeah, for some of you, if this is a third-party situation, you're dealing with an ex, and then there's somebody that you do want to connect with And so you're ending one situation and addressing that before moving forward with this Queen of Wands, possibly. That could be the case too. Or this Queen of Wands could be somebody who just brings you a lot of strength and love. And you can make this a King of Wands, but somebody who brings you strength and love and has helped you kind of move through this situation, this difficult situation. But there's an ending here, and there's also healing and wisdom. So a cycle here is wrapping up, and you're wanting to move forward. I'm seeing here, once this is finished, you're wanting to move forward, maybe go on a vacation, a holiday, go do something fun for yourself, okay? Yeah, you're wanting to like go play, like have the opposite energy of what you've had to deal with here. Is this with career? Is this for career with Taurus? Let's just see. Four of Cups. It could be you rejecting an ex, rejecting someone who's trying to come back into your experience with the Four of Cups. Or someone that you're trying to, again, let down gently, or maybe it's somebody who's, you know, leaving. If you're in the boss position, maybe it's somebody who is wanting a promotion or raise or wanting something from you that you're not going to give them. And so they're getting rejected and they're acting like a child about it. That could be the case as well. But you are gaining a new perspective here, okay? And again, you're sitting back and you're observing. You're sitting back, you're observing, and you're learning quite a bit about this situation here. So whoever this is somebody that when you say no, or they don't take rejection well, or they maybe gave you an ultimatum, something like that. But I feel like you're being patient and compassionate with this person, but you know, you're also holding your boundary. Let's clarify the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. The Moon card. Yeah, you definitely have somebody who's intuitive, witchy, in the best of ways, okay? Who kind of looks out for you here and can definitely feel into certain situations and know what's going on with you, even if you don't say anything. Even though communication is important, this person is intuitively connected with you. This Queen of Wands with the Moon and the Hermit energy. So somebody who, you know, is very spiritually inclined and connected. Let's clarify the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. Yeah, you've already made a decision about either moving forward with someone or a direction that you want to move in your life in some way with the Two of Wands. And again, it could have to do with soulmate, could have to do with the Queen or King of Wands, could have to do with, you know, going on a vacation, a holiday. The Fool, the Strength, and Justice. Yeah, we have karma balancing here. Whew, this is heavy. I'm sorry, Taurus, that this energy is coming out in this way, but it feels like everybody's learning from this situation with the Page of Cups. I sense, and it doesn't, yeah, you just want to move forward with your peace. So I sense the person that you're dealing with is somebody who's had a lot of experience, and they feel they're entitled to something, and when they don't get that, they act immaturely. Okay, they act out, they act immaturely. That's kind of what I'm sensing here. And you may have thought differently of this person, but now that you see that, you know, your perspective of them, may change here. But I feel like just in the month of May, you got to move through this situation, have patience, okay? Pay attention to what it is revealing to you. You know, your time of like enjoyment and play and vacation is coming up here. So try not to let this kind of bog you down. It seems like with the Ten of Swords, like the worst part is over. Okay, so if you're breaking up with this person, you broke up with them. Now you're just dealing with kind of the after effects of that, or You know, if this person wanted a raise, you told them no, you know, something of that nature here. Okay. Anything else that's important for Taurus to know before we move on to the oracles? Yeah, we have the King of Swords coming out. So communication is key here. Patience, communication, authenticity, being very clear with your intentions as well. Because it'll be easy to get pulled into like an immature cycle with this person. So that can be somewhat triggering for you. So kind of be detached with the King of Swords. Honestly, be a little cold, a little neutral, a little detached when dealing with somebody who's so reactive or, you know, just responding in this kind of immature way. So, yeah. And since this is in the beginning of the spread, I also feel like you could already be in this situation right now, Taurus. And so when we move forward through this spread, you see how there's like the Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool energy, the Strength, the Justice, like, you know, you being able to move forward in the way that you want to. Like the energy definitely lightens up here quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, celebrations coming into with the Four of Wands. So let's go ahead and get some self-care messages for you, Taurus. Highest and best messages. Keep in mind you can reverse any of these energies. You know, you could more so resonate maybe with being the Queen of Wands and the Moon card and the, you know, the Hermit energy, observing somebody else. Maybe observing something at work playing out. There could be many different ways that this aligns with you. So, you know, only take what resonates and put the characters where they fit. Okay, so let's see. Or the roles of the characters where they fit. When it comes to self-love for my Taurus viewers, the best self-love message here. Sync with the moon, okay? We have the Taurus moon. Sync with the moon. Okay, honor your cycles. Listen and honor your energy levels, okay? That came out right before I even pulled these tarot cards, is that it's so important that you listen. I know a lot's going on externally, but remember when we address our internal world first, it will affect our external world and how we operate and move through our external world. So address your internal world. Listen to, you know, maybe some of you want to look at like the planetary alignments, to have a little bit more understanding why people are behaving the way they are, or why you're feeling the way you are, if that brings you validation and empowerment. But mostly this is like honoring your cycles and realizing that, you know, there's a beginning and there's an end here. And so try not to get stuck in like, if you are dealing with something challenging or difficult people, that vacation is coming up, okay? That break is coming up here. But yes, mostly to honor your, you know, honor your energy is very important here. And for some of you too, energy work might be helpful, mostly in the evening time. Okay, but honor those cycles. Honor, you know, for those of you that don't pay that much attention to the moon, look at the moon phases, because the moon phases might also represent where you're at in your life right now, especially Taurus energy, right? And connect in with that lunar energy. Maybe it feels good to sit out underneath the moon, do some moon bathing. Whatever feels good for you, that's healthy for you, Taurus, go for it. Okay, when it comes to connecting with the moon, listening to your, you know, again, like your internal world, what's going on in your internal world. And for some of you, even listening to music, I'm hearing like at night outside might be helpful. Music that is soothing, music that helps to clear your energy. And I am getting connecting with the energy of nature outside, but mostly I'm getting it in the evening time, okay, with the moon energy. So you might be so busy during the day that you can't do this, but in the evening time is your time to reflect, to recharge, you know, to address whatever you're required to address within yourself, right? To bring yourself back into balance, back into peace, back into reflection, okay? Back into your presence and your power, you know, and recognizing where your power is in this situation. You see how our eyes are closed as well. Okay. But 5 and 1 is 6, and 6 is all about harmony and balance. So creating that harmony and balance within. Let's go ahead and get a goddess message for my Taurus viewers. Highest and best messages. Inner wisdom, Athena. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. Okay. There's that owl again. There's that ancestor. And you see there's that that kind of protective energy around you. There's like an angel wing or an owl wing that is protecting you here. You are being shielded from some sort of difficult energy. We also have fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay. With the Astera energy. So yeah, I mean, you're very strong in who you are and what you want, the seeds you're planted, you know, seeds that you're planting, and the wisdom that is coming to you at this time here, Taurus, okay? And it looks like, too, like you are creating change and you are creating fresh energy, new beginnings. The energy is freeing up here towards the end of the spread, so I do feel like, you know, there is this sense of new beginnings, you know, with that Fool energy, too, coming in here. New beginnings, new ideas, things that excite you. I even feel my body, like the heaviness lifting, and being able to feel that lightness of your being again, and not the density of these situations. Definitely clear your energy when you are dealing with difficult people, or you feel dense or heavy, or like you're not in your own energy. Definitely make sure that you are dissolving energy cords, you're clearing, and so, you know, clearing your energy so that other people aren't in your field that are messing with your will center. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Taurus. Receive what resonates, release what doesn't. You know, be true to yourself here, and try not to get emotionally wrapped up in this person's manipulation or antics, because it does look like this is ending with the 10 of Swords, and then healing can begin after that. So that is what I have for you. Again, only take what resonates, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care, and I will see you soon.